Hey, this is Malorian, and this will be a 50-point War Machine battle report. My voice is still kind of crazy, so there you go. But either way, this is going to be my Haley2 list. Now, a buddy of mine, Jack, is kind of working on one of his lists, and I figured that Siege wouldn't be a good matchup, and either way, that's fine, because I want to get a little bit more practice with Haley2 anyway. So the list that he's going to try out is Nemo2. Nemo2 can be a lot of fun. Actually, last time we played, he beat me with Nemo2, so hopefully I can get some revenge. So the mission here will be first to 5 points. There is kill box. You get 1 for controlling the zone, 2 for dominating, and 1 for destroying the enemy objective. Now that enemy objective also has priority, so until you destroy it, if you're casters within control range of it, they can't dominate. So this is actually, for a list like mine that wants to jam and win on scenario, this is pretty bad, but it should be okay. So my Haley2 list is her, a Squire and a Lancer, 2 units of press gangers, and Iris 1. Then there's Max, Forge Guard, there's Alexia and the Risen, there's Gorman, there's Anastasia, some Stormblades, and Max Nis. Now on his side, his Nemo2 will be running a Stormwall, a Firefly, and a Thunderhead. There's also going to be 3 of the Storm Callers, 2 of the Stormblade Captains, and then a big unit of the Stormblades with the UA and the 3 Gunners. So lots of lightning zappy stuff with, triangulation and all that good stuff. So he will be able to kill quite a bit. My plan is to get up there. Of course, I get +1 to going first anyway, so I won that. My hope is that I can run up, trap him out of the zone, destroy his objective, and win on a scenario. And with my feet, I should be able to shut down the Thunderhead for at least 1 turn, and then hopefully after that, I can just bog him up enough that he doesn't pulse and kill everything. But it's really dangerous because if he frees up that Thunderhead, if I jam things around it, that pulse is going to be deadly. So like I said, I got first turn. Everything pretty much runs up. I TK up myself, Gorman, and Anastasia to get a little bit more. And otherwise, that's that. On his side, he's going to be not doing too much. He wants to get all of his upkeeps out, so that pretty much takes all of his focus. So he has the +2 strength one on the Firefly. He has Failsafe up on the Stormwall, and he has Electrify up on the Thunderhead. Now, he also shoots out a pod and some covering fire, but he's pretty far back, which is perfect and just what I needed. So on my turn, this will be my feet turn. Really, I get some Risen because in the last turn, he took a shot at Alexia, and I'm like, yeah, whatever, you need 9s. He got the 9, so I took some damage there, which is bad, lost some Risen, and so luckily he killed some other stuff. I made 3 more Risen. They run up to engage the Thunderhead and the Storm Blades. Now that's great because now I can let the Thunderhead activate first, and it can't pulse. Otherwise, before I did that, actually, the Nis go up, did a big combine into it, did like 9 damage. Otherwise, the Lancer goes up, destroys the pod so that there's nothing contesting. I can't really score yet anyway, but it's good to do. And everything else is kind of running up and getting in his face. Gorman makes a cloud to help protect Alexia and block line of sight to Haley. And I caught everything in the feet except for the Stormblade Captain on the far right. So on his turn, I get to kind of really dictate what he does. So like I said, Thunderhead goes first, can only go and kill the one Risen, and I say to do his Nemo next. Now, I thought his Nemo was screwed because, like I said, this is kill box, and he can't go forward. So that was going to be bad. He was going to kill box himself. But I forgot about Energizer. So he Energizers to the side and moves up. which is what he needs to do. Now, clearly, where he is really dangerous, and he's probably going to die. But if he kill boxes himself, all I need to do on my turn is clear the zone, destroy the objective, and I win. So he kind of needed to do that and not kill box himself. And he had to go to the left side because the right side was all blocked off with all the storm blades. So kind of a bad situation. Then I make kind of a mistake and I tell him to do his Firefly next. It goes into the zone, no big deal. He could have put a pod in there anyway. But since that Firefly went first, it got to a good spot to allow some triangulation. He zaps a few guys. I get some corpses, make some toughs. He kills some guys. But otherwise, this is it. So no points will be scored. But the way I'm looking at this, Nemo2 is done. Firefly with his reach weapon is going to be kind of troublesome. But I'm pretty sure, I mean, my NIST to go across and get a shot in. I'll be able to TK him. I can time bomb him. I can dominate the Firefly to attack him. I'll get some charges with press gangers. I could shoot with Alexia. I could make a Bane Thrall. So pretty sure I got Nemo. And I do. Basically, I allocate one to the Lancer so it can run over here. I have to TK away the captain because he's in a way. Then I TK up and backwards Nemo, hit him with a time bomb, and then really it's just down to the press gangers charging, and they kill him right there. So win by assassination. Now, I'm going to come back to this one here because we were asking after, like, what could he have done to actually stop this from happening? Now, this is after my first turn. Now, really, what I believe he needed to do was run the storm wall. If the storm wall runs into the zone, then he shuts down the scenario. The scenario's over. So that's really good. If he would have done that in this situation, I would have then tried to flank on the left. However, what he probably should have done as well for deployment is had the storm blades on one side and the thunderhead on the other side. And then all of a sudden they hold back and then they kind of do their thing the following turn, right? So that's probably what he should have done. But either way, hey, I'll take the win. I like it. We talked about my list after and talked about the storm blades. And I think I'm going to drop the storm blades because they usually actually don't do anything in this list. And I think I'm going to add in Rupert to make Alexia and the Risen tough. I'll add in Hawk and I'll also add in another Stormcaller. So that should be interesting. But either way, thanks for watching. Thanks for putting up with my raspy voice. And we'll catch you later. Bye.